Welcome back to another episode. We are actually picking up where we left off last week, and we're going to visit some more with these crazy kids and their fun memories and experiences. So stay tuned for that. This is episode 6. I'm Sariah.
I'm Aurora.
I'm Esther.
I'm Jared.
I'm Naomi.
And together we're
Just your average Disney travelers.
Okay, so we're back for another rendition of Questions for Kids. We're going to hear more from these guys. If you didn't see last week's episode or didn't hear last week's episode number 5 is where we met these kids. These are my nieces and a nephew and Rory's cousins here. And so you'll want to go back and check that out. But we're going to pick up where we left off with some more questions. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Well, that's good.
No, we're not ready.
What?
So your next question, or the first question for this episode, what is your favorite food or drink at Disney? And we've talked a little bit already, just with last episode, about our little Team Dole Whip and Team Mickey bar, but beyond that, what's your
I think
favorite?
it's already clear that I am...
Monte Cristo sandwich.
I was gonna say that!
And that's okay. It's good enough to be multiple people's favorites. So what do you like about it?
With the palm
with the
fruit.
palm fruit.
Oh.
It's just super good.
Oh my gosh, we cannot like
I mean,
it enough.
it's a ham sandwich dipped in batter
It's
and
a
then
fried sandwich.
fried
It's-
in oil.
What else?
It's
would
like
you
a
fry it in?
donut
What would you-
sandwich.
All good things.
It's
And
all
then
good.
you
And then there's
Get it
palm
with
fruits.
French
It's like-
fries covered in garlic.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get those at Cafe Orleans. That's the cheapest
Or
place to get it.
the
You can also
Blue
do it at the
Bayou.
Blue Bayou as well.
Yep.
I think so.
My favorite drink is, oh wait, it's not Disneyland.
What,
It's on the
Disney
cruise.
World? Oh, the
It's
Disney
on the
Cruise
Disney
line.
Cruise. It was, what was it called? Like
The Bora shake.
Yeah, the Bora shake.
That is cheating because I said Disney, I guess. I
I
didn't
know.
say Disney parks, so I guess you could say
Okay.
that. But do you have a favorite thing from the parks?
We usually
The corn dog.
A lot
I think
of-
that's your guys'
Corn
Aunt
dogs.
Debbie's
Really
favorite.
good corn
Those are
dogs.
I like
really
really
good
good
corn dogs.
I like all their food.
They
at
fry
Disney.
food
I can't
really
choose
well
a
there.
favorite.
They got the
Honestly.
best oil.
They make the
fried
best
stuff.
salads, though.
Okay,
All of their salads.
there's a salad. I can't remember what salad it was.
It's
at the
Jolly
Jolly
Fried
Holiday, but it's
chicken.
so good.
Do you remember which is?
You
From
got
the
the
Jolly
fried
Holiday?
I'm the only
sandwich,
one
the
who had
fried
that, so-
dog,
You don't
the
remember
fried
No, I
chicken.
had a bite of yours, remember?
I can't remember what it's
You
called.
got a bite of my corn dog, and I got a bite of your salad.
And did you agree it was a good salad?
It was
Yeah.
an amazing salad.
All right. So did we get everybody's favorite, or are we still waiting on some?
I don't know, Rory.
Naomi, did you give us a
Did you
favorite
say-
yet?
I said
You
corn
say,
dog.
The corn dog is your
The
favorite.
corn dog.
Also, Plaza
It's
and fried
exactly
chicken.
my-
Yeah.
Everyone
We
loves
So
that.
we have
talked
the
about
fried
that,
sandwich,
like, 2
the
weeks
fried
ago.
dog,
We
the
got the
fried
fried
chicken,
food.
the fried salad. No,
No,
that's not
we
fried.
didn't
The fried chicken
food
in the
at
salad.
So we like all the yummy, not so healthy food.
We like the really unhealthy stuff.
Hey, I did say a salad.
Mickey bars.
Mickey bars.
Mickey bars.
Can't go wrong with
Don't
that.
I think it's very clear that
The
Dole
bow.
biased.
The bowels are really good.
Yeah,
Except
Yeah, we
everyone
talked
on
about,
here's
like,
team Mickey bars.
Well, I
except for you.
represent.
Okay. So Rory, what you were saying?
At the like the bow at the
Tropical Hideaway.
that we talked about like 2 episodes ago.
Yes,
So.
we talked about that. Those were tasty.
Yeah.
That was your first time having it. It's
Really?
I don't think it was open the last time you guys went, but Tropical Hideaway,
No.
which is
I wanna go
located
so
right
bad.
next to Jungle Cruise.
that's where we-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jungle Cruise.
It was in construction when we last went.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they had some really tasty treats there. In fact, Rory was saying that's probably her favorite quick service location at this point. So yeah. Okay.
Really yummy.
All right. Next question then. When you're bored in line, what do you like to do? Or what helps you when you're waiting?
Hit.
Uh,
Scene. A lot.
A lot.
Seen lots of
Look
Disney
at
songs.
all look at all the different stuff in the line, like
The queues are really cool.
especially the Indiana Jones ride.
Yeah.
Go
Or
back to
the
that.
Guardians of the
Go
Galaxy
back to
queue is
Indiana Jones.
amazing.
It's so cool.
Some people that are afraid of going on the ride actually just go through the queue because the queue is so cool.
Yeah, just doing the queue and then
Just doing the queue.
jumping out before the ride.
Right, there's a thing called a chicken exit that you can do.
Yeah, most of the throw rides have chicken exits.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you can always
Yeah.
get out. You're not committed if you don't want to. But yeah, they do have some pretty good queues. So you're saying, of course, your favorite Indiana Jones. You like that queue, and then Esther mentioned Guardians,
is a really good queue.
the Mission Breakout queue. All right, so yeah, that's fun, and they do so much detail, right? There's like if you
Oh
you
my
could
gosh,
just walk
yes.
past and kind of see things and they're kind of cool, or if you really take time to look, there's a lot
There's
of
a
detail.
lot of details in those
Yeah.
queues.
Yeah. All right. So what else?
We don't really wait in line a lot, to be honest, but
Yeah,
fast
passes.
pass, max pass.
Yeah.
But when we wait to go into Disneyland, we usually are there for at least half an hour, if not like an hour or so.
Sunscreen.
Well, so what we just sing Disney songs
Pretty much the
the
entire
entire time.
time. Yeah.
And pro tip, that can help you. I don't know if you. There's a thing called when you the opening family
First
at
family.
Disneyland.
First family.
First family, whatever it is. There has not been a trip we've gone on that we have not been picked for that because of our constant singing.
Although they do like you to not like once they know that you've done it,
they don't.
However,
Yeah.
we were not the first family when we were with you, and you had already done it. And because we had never been first family before, they still let us all go in and be the first family to open the park that day. And that was fun. That was a really extra special family memory.
Right.
I think I'm gonna
I
for
think
sure
that-
throw up
that was
that
mine.
photo that we have that they took of us right inside when we opened the
So
park.
yeah, if you sing and you're energetic and you show that you really love Disney.
You're excited to be there that day. And that works best though. Also, you need to be at the front of the line, so that does
That's
mean
true,
you
we are
gotta be
often
close.
Gotta get there early.
Yeah.
You gotta be in the center line that's not covered.
And it also just helps pass the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop sharing our secrets.
Well, as long as they're not going the same day you're going, then it's not a problem. Okay, so all right, so that was and that is waiting in line in a way. It's not for rides or attractions,
Yeah.
but it's for waiting to even just start your day at the parks. Any other things that you like to do while you're waiting in line?
Not really.
Aurora, I was surprised. I was expecting you to
Drink
mention
water.
or have snacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was expecting Rory to mention the hidden Mickeys.
Those are
really
everywhere.
Mickey's.
Yeah.
Those
What?
are everywhere.
I've seen some in Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not in the waiting in the line. Just Splash Mountain. Just the Splash Mountain. Just brought this back. When you're when you're on the train, you can see
The train?
The logs.
no
When
a
you're
train.
on the
When you're on the
train.
train, you can
The
see.
Disneyland train.
Yeah,
You
you're
can
on the
see
Disneyland
inside.
train. You can see inside the.
In one of the tunnels, there's this like hole.
There's
all
You
these
can
rooms.
see
Really
into
random.
the ride, and you can see all the.
Yeah,
You can
That's
see all the
cool.
like animatronics and stuff.
It's really cool.
Yeah, they do. Have
Especially
some
when it was
displays.
closed. We saw people working in there. They were just like going through the train. We see
Oh,
these
yeah,
like,
that's
construction
good.
That's
workers
cool.
in there.
You're totally
It was
off topic, but
so-
yes,
was
that is a
very,
really cool
very,
thing that
very
you can
off
do and
topic.
see. Yes. Although I don't know, maybe that's part of waiting in line where you're traveling to the other side of the park to get in line for something else. But yeah, that was totally off topic. That's okay. Thank you for sharing. That was a fun part. That is always an interesting part of Disney trips is riding that train. Yeah. Okay. So let's go on to the next one then. If we don't have more about that. What are you most excited to do during your next Disneyland trip?
Enter the park.
I think everybody is after this
Fair.
year.
Mine would be Avengers Campus when it opens.
So we haven't been in 2 years, so a lot has changed. Star Wars Land has opened.
Galaxy's
since
Edge.
we went.
That's the most thing I would
And
want
the Marvel, whatever, I'm not sure.
Avengers Campus.
Avengers Campus.
It's not
that's
open yet. It's also like
And it's been delayed a little because of COVID, but it's still
by-
it's
yeah.
still going to be open.
By the time we're
Right.
probably gonna go next, it will probably
Right.
be at least close to finishing.
We'll see. We'll see. Who knows when anything
Yes,
will
I
be
want
right
to see
now.
all the things. Oh, Tropical Hideaway. That wasn't there when we last went. So all these things that we didn't get to do last time because they were a thing. I want to see all that.
Yeah. And taste all of it.
And now I want to taste those raspberry Dole Whips. So
Yeah.
bad.
I think pretty much all the new things that we haven't done yet, I'm really excited to do.
Oh, I want to do
Because-
Rise of the Resistance.
Rise of the Resistance, I cannot wait for.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Our mom won't even let us, we've seen like videos of the ride, she won't even let us talk about the ride around her because we're all so
I
excited about
agree.
it.
We have not talked about the ride at all with Rory's dad because he was not with us on
Or
our
with
trip.
anyone, to be
With
honest.
anyone, really. We want everyone to be able to experience it for the first time because it's an awesome experience. But
Yeah.
you really should go in blind on that one.
Yeah.
My
We
opinion.
couldn't help it, we have no self-control.
Your
Also-
kids. All right.
Also, really what scares me the most in rides are like the story and like the
story.
not the, like the snake in Indiana Jones.
Oh, thematic.
That scares me in a way. That's like really the only things that scares me when you go on rides and stuff. So I really wanted to watch that video just to see if it would be like a little too much for me.
So you know what? This is a really good. If we're gonna be off topic, this is a good tip to point out.
Now
because-
is insisting we
That's
be
okay.
on topic.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. That's actually a good tip then for parents who are planning their trips with their kids. If they're worried about them being frightened by one of the thematic elements, like you said, Esther, that Naomi was describing, then they can usually go and find these rides on
Right.
YouTube, and you can easily kind of find a point of view ride that will kind of walk you through it, show you what to expect, and you can watch it with or without your kids, but it'll give you an idea of what to expect, and you'll usually have a decent idea of whether it's something that how they'll react, and you can prepare them or decide not to do that one if they're just not going to enjoy it. But yeah, so I can see that if you were nervous about it, you would want to see a little before.
Watching
I think
the
that
rides,
if
watching those ride videos made me realize that there is not a disco ball in the Haunted Mansion. Random thing, throwing that out there.
So anyways, well, what I would. So anyhow, if you honestly, Rise of the Resistance especially, I'm telling you, unless you're really worried about someone being nervous, oh gosh, go in blind. Let the experience happen. It's such a good one. Okay, so did you, Jared, did you have an answer for that one? What do you, you did kind of say a little bit
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge, or was that what your answer was?
Yup.
All right, so basically anything that you haven't been able to do yet is what you guys are looking forward to the most.
I'm pretty sure our answer was a long one, but all the same.
Yeah, everyone had the same, maybe slightly different on it, but yes, the same idea. All the things you haven't been able to do yet. Well, okay, so let me spin off of that then. Of the things you have already done, like say you were going to go and it was the same exact park as the last time you went. So there weren't any new things. The Indiana Jones. So what's your favorite?
Peak.
Rise of the Resistance.
Grizzly Peak.
Just all of Grizzly Peak though.
The entire left side of Disneyland.
Just all of
The Disneyland park?
No, we tend to skip
Yeah.
some parts. Like
So like all of Disneyland Park, the left side of Disneyland Park?
the
you're
left
saying?
side of Disneyland Park.
So you're talking about Adventureland,
Adventureland,
Frontierland,
Critter
Critter
Country,
Country.
yeah.
Yes, New Orleans. Yep. Okay.
Frontierland.
And Rory said, because Rory did get to ride Rise of the Resistance, she said that's what she would be looking forward to most if it was the same park.
I don't know most. There's lots of things I'd tag for most. I
Yeah.
don't know which one I'd actually really want the most.
Thankfully, you get to do more than one thing when you go to Disneyland. So
Yeah,
you get
honestly, if I was gonna be there just for one day, I would just spend the entire day searching out all the characters I could.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you've mentioned that before. That's a really fun thing for you. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, last question. What is your okay, so I will say that you might have had some little peeks in or little listening in a little bit of their little brothers who are off camera watching their big siblings do this, but that was courtesy of one of their little brothers.
Courtesy of Peter Hines,
Yeah.
copyrighted.
Yeah. Okay, so last question though. What is your favorite memory, a Disney memory overall? Or what are some of your favorite Disney memories overall?
Oh,
Because sometimes it's hard to pick one.
my gosh, that is the hardest question.
This one's
Getting
actually
soaking wet on Grizzly River Rapids so we already had two big
I'm gonna
guys
say that
sitting
was my
on one
fault.
side. We had two big guys sitting on one side of the raft, and then all these super skinny light people on the other side. And so every time we would go down one of the waterfalls, these huge waves just come up over us. And then, at the end of the ride, a geyser turned on underneath our raft. And so when our raft moved out from underneath it, it just shot up and soaked us even more.
So you got drenched.
You got
Was this your last
completely
Disneyland
soaked.
trip and the two big guys were your dad and your uncle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
We
really?
were there riding.
I thought that was one of the jobs we went with strangers. Oh gosh, on that, I really liked going on there, just with people who haven't been on it before.
That particular
That
ride?
particular ride is really fun to be with people who haven't been on it before. And one time, just Jared, me, and Naomi were the only ones in our family
Oh,
going.
wow.
And it's an 8-person raft. You
That
can
was
put 8 people on that.
hilarious.
And one time we were on there with a lot of them didn't speak English, but a couple of them were bilingual and could translate for us. And it's that time when you go up the chain thing, whatever it's called, the first one, and everyone always thinks that there's gonna be a massive drop right there, and it just literally just eases you into the water. But
Told them that wouldn't have been on the ride.
anyway, it's really
Spoilers!
it's really funny because at that point all the other people on the raft just kept going like, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 and we're all just like sitting there just
These people that
silently
only
cracking
speak
up.
Spanish, they're like freaking
They're
out.
freaking out in Spanish. It was really funny.
It is fun when people don't know what to expect, yeah. That is
Oh,
fun.
gosh.
To see them experience it the first time.
And then it's also like, because you're all in a circle and you're all facing each other, so you can have some really interesting conversations with people who have never met.
Interactions, yeah. Alright, so getting drenched on Grizzly River Run is Jared's favorite memory. Okay, what else? Who else has one?
Probably one of my favorite memories is I forgot what it's called, but there's like a Newsies show.
Oh, man.
In Disney's
I
California
for-
Adventure.
Yeah, I forgot what that is
The
called.
cable car show.
But there's Mickey as a newsie, and I love it. And we're used to the Broadway, so then they're singing "Seize the Day." We're just like,
Freaking out.
this is not exactly the same words, but yes.
Mickey's singing our favorite song. Yes.
Yeah, that's fun. I like the shows too.
Yeah.
They've kind of and I love how everything's a little bit larger than life there. So the music, it comes from every direction and it surrounds you, and it doesn't matter that there's thousands of people in the park nearby and are loud and talking to each other and stuff. You still can hear the show perfectly because they do such a good job, and it just kind of fills you up, and it makes it even, I don't know, bigger and more special. So, anyways, okay. So another.
So this was like when I was told for the very first time, like, that we're gonna go to Disney World.
Aww.
So me and my sister didn't know. My mom, like, I don't remember much of it. I only remember from just like videos of it, but like, they handed my sister like something to read. That was like a letter from Mickey.
Yeah.
And so like, eventually, like at the end is like, see you real soon. And so me and my sister were just sitting there. It's like,
Well, and it said that he knew that you were planning a trip and that you were going to be coming later in the year, but that they had made arrangements and instead you were going to leave in 3 days.
yeah.
It was like,
From my memory, I don't remember actually like being like knowing that we're gonna go at all. That might just be like me having a bad memory.
it is because we talked openly about going to Disneyland later that year.
Yeah.
Or Disney World. We were going to go in December, I think.
I just remember just sitting there, just like, wait.
Wait.
Yeah, and then of course
Wait,
it sounded, for some reason for me, like it sounded like it was just gonna be me. My sister, so I'm like, wait, are you guys coming too?
Yeah, she came up to, I have the video of her say, wait, are you going to come with us? Yes, I'm going. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah,
we
so
had Mickey Mouse
that-
pancakes.
See her doing this.
That was true. We had Mickey Mouse pancakes for breakfast, and that's when they got the letter from Mickey Mouse. And since then, like a lot of times if we have a big family trip planned, Rory always wants to have Mickey Mouse pancakes a day or two before we leave because that was from that memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Any other favorite overall memories?
Oh gosh.
So many.
I remember this random time that's a little embarrassing maybe. But it's the time we were with you guys, and other family as well. This is our last trip again. And we're at Hungry Bear our last time. And I don't know how this happened, but for like an hour, we were just talking about the entire family of like 15 of us. We're all talking about kissing?
It's because
Yes, I remember
our
this.
other aunts and uncle, every time the train would pass, they would pose and they would just stand there
This was at
kissing.
Hungry Bear.
Right.
At Hungry
and they would
Bear,
stand there
we were
posing as a
standing
kid.
outside and...
I
Wait,
don't remember this.
is there only
Yeah,
Uncle
they
Steve?
didn't stay, but that's where we were. We were
And we
obviously
talked about how
there.
Naomi would kiss when she was like 2.
So this is Debbie and Lucas, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Debbie and Lucas, who became engaged while out at Disneyland trip.
That was...
But not this trip, but
No,
previously.
they were already married.
But they like to pose every time the train passes so that the people on the train will see people kissing. That's super cute.
Yeah, and
That was
it was very amusing to the rest of us. We're like, why do you keep doing this every time?
That's so cute. That's actually a really funny thing. That's fun.
I don't know why that one sticks out in my mind.
Well, it was a family moment. It was different, unique, silly, and fun, and with your family.
Oh, a favorite memory of mine was, so we went twice in 1 year, just our last time, 2 years ago, we went twice that year. And in the first time it was spring. And I saw this Jessie toy, but I forgot to bring my money. So I was like, darn it. And then when we were going later in the year, I waited all year. And it was just like, I remember like all the time, I just remember like, oh yeah. Forgot about that Jessie time. I'm really excited about that. And then when we went, and then we went in the fall later in the year, and then I finally got it, and I was just like so happy because I've been waiting
You
all
finally got
the
your
year.
toy. Oh, that is so sweet. That's good. You were so patient, even though you probably didn't feel patient, but
I
good
wasn't.
for you. That's awesome. Any other fun, special memories
Oh, there's so many.
to finish this up
There's
with?
so many.
Yeah.
Oh, Naomi lost a tooth because of the Incredibles.
That was not a favorite memory. Okay,
It is certainly a memory that
it is
sticks
a
out.
memory, but it is not my favorite memory, especially because Dad threw away the tooth. He
didn't mean to.
It was, I put it in a cup, like a plastic cup on the counter. And
At a
he
hotel.
threw at our hotel, and he just threw it away, not knowing that the tooth is. And I'm like, Dad, did you just throw away that cup? And he's like, yeah.
I hope the Tooth Fairy still left you some money for it. And
It'll be
maybe-
still in the trash can. No, it'd probably be like all like in like going through the whole process and. Yeah,
Oh.
cause
Yeah,
it was
Jim,
the
you got-
pressure of going upside down in the Incredicoaster. It wasn't scary at all. I'm just like it was just.
Pressed her tooth.
It was big. It wasn't really. It
So
wasn't-
you were great, like your
Yeah.
teeth were.
Yeah, I was trying to open it. I was like, nope.
You were getting your teeth through the ride, and that's when you lost your tooth. How
Yeah,
funny.
No, it was super.
Yeah,
I was just
we
like,
tried that
I
loop
wanted to
outside
wiggle it
of
so
the-
bad, but I was just like, wait, if I do it now,
It will fall off on the
Yeah.
ride.
I
So then
can't.
afterwards, you're able to get it out.
Yeah, I waited all day to do that too. There's a lot of waiting when it comes to Disney.
There is a lot of waiting, but it doesn't stop you from having really great fun and memories and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap up. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences and your thoughts and your feelings about going to Disneyland. Hopefully it won't be terribly long before you get back, and hopefully we can come back together, all of us again, because that was one of our favorite trips, was when we were all there together. But anyways, okay. So, you want to take us out, Rory?
Yeah. See you real soon.